they're definitely not teaching you how to stimulate a clitoris,
Right.
and you're not learning that in school either. And so, let's say guys, for example, because that is mostly who I focus on, they're getting their education in sex from porn,
Mm.
and you couldn't get a worse education. You couldn't get a worse idea of how to approach sex than through the most common porn you see on the internet these days. And so, and you just look at most relationships, and they're failing at a large rate. Marriages are failing at a large rate, and they don't have to. If people knew how to communicate, if they knew how to make each other happy and to satisfy each other, these things are just so unnecessarily. And you can take any small sample of women and you can speak to them for 5 minutes. You can ask them about their experience with the men they've had in the bedroom, and you can ask, do they know how to satisfy them? Do they know how to approach sex? Are they bringing them pleasure? Are they giving them orgasms? And you're almost always, the answer from women is going to be no. And not only are men unaware of how to approach these things, now I'm talking about the bedroom, but men have a very big ego surrounding this thing, and they don't like to be challenged, in the sense that maybe they don't know what they're doing here. This is something that men really want to feel, that they are the best in that sense. So it's not true that although it would be nice that if men reach these conclusions on their own, it's not happening.
And why do you think that is? Why do you think that people, or men especially, aren't understanding these things or being taught these things? Why do you think that is?
Well, it's a very touchy subject, as I said. I mean, where are you going to teach it? Like, are you going to teach men how to stimulate a clitoris in school, or how to lick pussy? Like, I don't know if that would ever happen. And when the thing about sex is, if you're going to give good advice on sex, it's about the most politically incorrect subject you could ever delve into. If you want to give good advice, it's going to upset people, it's going to offend people. And so it's just, you're not going to be able to teach this stuff anywhere, the good stuff.